Hi, my name's Jenny Grainger. I'm not looking my most glamorous just at the moment as I record this because I'm just back from a run. And even saying those words, I'm just back from a run, is kind of weird for me. Up until about 3 weeks ago, I had really convinced myself that I was past my running days. I used to run quite a lot when I was younger. I used to be quite sporty and quite fit in my teens and 20s. And really, I haven't done an awful lot in terms of aerobic activity for a long time. And one of the things that has happened to me is I had developed a really limiting belief about my ability to do that. I was telling myself that running was sore, it hurt my chest, it was difficult for me, it hurt my knees. It was just a chore, and I really, really didn't like it. And then something kind of miraculous happened a few weeks ago. And without giving too much away, I completely changed my belief systems around running, my thoughts about running, and about my relationship with running and exercise. And around the same time, I also completely changed my belief systems around my relationship with sugar. And for the last 2 weeks, I have been completely sugar-free, like no fructose, no fruit, nothing, no additives, no agave, none of the healthy alternatives to sugar. And I am feeling, right at this moment, just pretty amazing. So I went out on the 1st of July, I decided, okay, I'm going to set myself a goal regarding running. I'm going to get myself motivated. And my goal was to do, it's about 1.5 mile loop. It's not far, but about 1.5 mile loop off a particular wood that I like running, that I like visiting, walking in at that stage. So I started, and I could really feel my resistance to actually running. It was very, very difficult for me even just to think about it. And so what I did with the running and with my relationship with sugar was I just changed my thought patterns and my energy patterns around that. And the way I did it was with something called EFT, the Emotional Freedom Technique. Some of you may have experienced EFT, some of you may know a little bit about it, you may know nothing about it. But suffice to say that EFT has actually completely transformed my relationship with running and with sugar. It has made starting to run really, really, really easy for me, and giving up sugar incredibly easy for me too. So today, on the 1st of July, I set myself that goal of doing that loop run through the woods continuously, and I said that I would be able to do that by the end of July. So today's the 19th of July, and I've just been out, and not only have I done the full loop, but I actually did half as long again because I was enjoying it so much. It's just insane. It's completely out of character for me. It makes no sense to me at all, and it was really pleasurable. But that's the power of EFT and the Emotional Freedom Technique. Sorry, wind chime is going crazy in the background here. So on Wednesday the 29th of July, and Thursday the 30th of July, I am holding a couple of evening workshops. Wednesday 29th of July in Belfast is called the Law of Attraction Focus Session. But during that evening workshop, I've invited an EFT practitioner called Marianne Bell to come along and show us how to use the Emotional Freedom Technique to free up any beliefs or any limiting thoughts or energy blockages that we may be having that are stopping us from either achieving our goals or manifesting what we want in our lives. That takes place in Belfast at Source Wellbeing Centre from 7 till 9:30 p.m. and you can book that here at freshstartcoaching.co.uk. You do need to book for that one in Belfast because I think there's only 5 places left on it at the moment. It's only £10, so check that one out. And then on Thursday the 30th of July in Dublin at the Grand Canal Hotel, myself and a good friend of mine who's a kinesiologist from Galway, a guy called Des Richmond. Des and I are going to be holding an evening called You'll See It When You Believe It. And between us, we're going to be introducing you to our favourite tools, techniques, practices, which help us to change what goes on up here at the level of belief, at the level of thought, so that, again, you can manifest the things that you want in your life. You can allow them to manifest. You can change your habits, your relationships. You can start running if you want to start running. You can let go of sugar if you want to let go of sugar. We're going to have a really good fun evening. For that evening in Dublin, you don't need to book. You can just turn up. It's €15 at the door. We start at 7:30 p.m. in the Grand Canal Hotel. Everyone's welcome. If you want to find out more, again, you can find out information at freshstartcoaching.co.uk or at www.positiveliving.network.com. I'd love to see you along for these. I really, as you can tell, I'm a bit excited about how easy this has been and about these positive changes. And I love sharing that kind of information, things that I know that work for me. If it works for me, it can work for you. So are you ready to change your life too?